Hi everybody, welcome back to Vintage Story Season 2, Episode 24 with me, Sid, and I should probably just get myself a little bit of light going. So, still winter. It's January the 9th, so not a huge amount left of winter, hopefully, but enough to be a pain. And I'm just looking at my moulds and working out what I need to make. So I need to make an axe mould because I don't have an axe mould. I want to basically have a full set. So a raw axe mould. We're basically going to get these going. Then I'm going to do the last 16 bony soil while these are cooking, because obviously if I can be doing 2 or 3 things simultaneously, that is a better option than doing one, because you get more done that way. So that is kind of the plan here. And again, this is to a degree, this is winter make work, because there's quite a few things we need to do, and they are somewhat difficult. So there's our axe mould. And then again, if we look at moulds, after axe we've got pickaxe and shovel. I've got both of, because I've got a, let's have a look, got a pickaxe, got a shovel. So what's after that? After shovel we've got falx. Yep, so I've got falx and I've got a hammer, because there's my falx, there's my hammer. And running through after that, we've got the anvil, helve, hoe. I suppose we should make a hoe mould, because we haven't got one. Hoe. Let's have a look. Hoe mould. And we'll get that done. And I've got a number of pits, so we'll just keep going until we've got all the moulds sorted, and if I don't have enough to cook them all in one go, I will do them separately later on. Not a problem. But we might as well get this done. So I am going to throw together as many of these as I can, and I will be back in a moment. Alright, and armed with those, we can come over here and get those put into the 5. I've got 5, that's handy. We can pop these in and get these cooking, and then move on and finish off the sifting, which is probably not going to yield anything of any greater value, but you know. Yeah, we know you're still there. I actually think you're trapped, to be honest. I think dry grass, okay. Shift bang. Oh, okay. There you go. That's just got a little bit of that in. We got you. We need stickage. Stick. If I were a stick, where would I be? In my inventory. Of course. Where else would I be? And some of that. Oh, winter. So, obviously, if you saw my previous episode of Banner and Brass yesterday, or you've seen any of the information that's been pushed out on the other channels, you'll know that I have been invited to play on the Rusty Gears SMP server, which I'm really looking forward to, and at the time that this is being recorded, we've already done our opening session, and hopefully that will be out. I haven't decided where are we. That will probably be out on Wednesday initially, but I'm kind of juggling my. Wow, that really went down quickly, didn't it? I'm looking at my schedule and working out how to juggle this accordingly, because I don't have space for another series, really. Well, I do. I mean, I've got 2 days where I don't release videos, but I don't want to get into the oversaturating, if you like, and putting out too much or more than I can reasonably cope with, because I do have a life, I have a job, and I have to balance that up with damn it, did that just fall in there? Oh well, it's only a torch, it's not the end of the world. Right, so now we can continue on with the rest of the plan, which is of course going to be awesome. Clay can go away, and I need to get some sifting going, and I should probably put a pot of food on as well, so I'm not eating all my pies. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll have 4 of them and 4 of them. We'll probably do some bread before long as well, but the food is going. So my plan today, apart from passing time and making sure this goes, works, is probably going to fall on getting, or trying to get, my farmland planned out ready for spring so we can plant crops, because 6 is probably more than I need, but because before long we are going to actually be able to start. You see, for example, cold resistant till 8, no point. -5, well, it's -11, so spelt's going to die. -10 on the parsnip, that's not going to work. -12 on the rye seeds, we might get away with rye. Turnips -5, no. Carrots -10, no. Pumpkins -5, no. 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 And no. So we need this average temperature to pick up before we can plant anything, but we need to be ready for that. So I am going to spend the night sifting, and I'll be back in a short while. Alrighty, finished sifting. Got my food, got my bowl, eat my food, nom, nom, and I'm going to work through the night on this one, I think. I also need to come up with what did I do with that other bronze plate? Must have put it somewhere. If I were a bronze plate, yada-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I have got no idea where I have put that. And that's worrying, because bronze plates is expensive. There. Right. Let's just go quickly over the lootage. So there are more arrows, more copper arrows. There is definitely more flax fibers, and those are going to come in very handy hopefully this episode. What else have we got? Silver, yep. Uranium. One, 2, 3 books. Let me just put that up there and that up there and those. So this is what we got there. We got another rough peridot, and some more ribs thingies. Cordy Hudafudens. Another diamond. More phosphate. More kernite. Kernite and Thudi Flobbenman jobs. More of those, and we're now up to 15 gears off of sifting alone. Letters part 2 of 8. I had to tell Jeremy's wife I've been gone from the shelters to her, losing them as quickly as we lose everything else. The poor woman was half dead when I arrived. She will not last much longer. I stayed in long enough to convey my respects. He was a good man. I would not be there this day without his aid. Nevertheless, I can do nothing for him or his kin. They're like so many others. Rest well, friend. I am sore. Oh, okay. And then pop it away. What else have we got? Part 4 of 5. Conventions come to agreement. Some of this lore, I must admit, we'll probably have to, once we've got these in order, break down, okay? Constant clamoring, people shouting. I'm worried things were quiet, I'm not giving up, nobody spoke. Now it's almost time to wake it, and people are excited, they don't know. What have we created? What greater doom have we wrought upon ourselves? We should have all died. Maybe we should have just died when the rock came for us. Begin to see things even when I'm not gazing through the lens, walking down the halls, looking at prints. Suddenly my vision says, I'm in the other world. And this is leaking. I've begun to notice its effects. My creations, cherished by people, could never succeed. They're strange to me now. There's something wrong with them. It's the other world in us. And Eidolon was found 2 shifts ago with blood and mutilation splattered across its plate. The workmen, they wrote it off as an accident, but I know. Oh, I know. The fools. No, behave. Come on, right. Let us go, and we probably need to make some bread. I think that is a good use of time. I'm going to make 32 of them because they keep it reasonably well and they're reasonably quick to keep and get on with. And then I would like to make myself a copper knife. And then the other thing I would like to do is actually look at this, because the linen backpack becomes a tall linen backpack, which requires some shears, some wood, a sewing kit, which is just that, and quite a lot of linen. And I don't know whether I've got enough from the sifting, but I may have enough to upgrade one. So, and then that will go to the super linen backpack, which requires whatever that is. I don't even know how that's made. Copper and lead. Okay, it's actually not too bad. But that's using, does it have to be brown? Strong tannin. Okay, well maybe we can do that. Anyway, right now we need to be grinding food and surviving, so I am going to get on with that, get those quickly made, and I'll be back in a mo. Alright, let's start off over here. I should have 8 prepared hides all ready to go. I should have 6 leather all ready to go, and 8 prepared hides go in, and that's all good. And the leather, The leather can go in there. I don't think I have any more hides at all, so that's fine. That's we can start moving those barrels out once we've got the stuff together for the next hoofer. We got some bread. We are good for food, and we've got a whole bunch of additional malts, so that's all good. Stick just get these in scattered around the place. It doesn't have to look tidy, it just wants to look like a used forge. Now I do really want to get some lighting in here, but I don't want to waste bronze plates on lanterns, not at this early stage or juncture in the game anyway. So I need to decide what to do next. 1st of February, and I have got quite a lot of stone. Now I don't want to waste limestone. I could use granite, but I don't have a huge amount of that, and I don't actually have a huge amount of conglomerate right now. So maybe what I actually need to do is to start looking at, because if I look at a wall, I think it's wall. No, okay. Let's just have a look at granite. Because we've got granite gravels in various stages, granite stuff, other granite things, more stuff, things and stuff, and granite drywall is just 6 to make 1. So I could just go and mine up a whole load, not at 4 o'clock at night, but I could go and mine up a whole load of stone from our little bit in the world over. Where are we? Over here. I could also start planning what I want to do over here. Now that wolf is definitely in the area, but I've not seen any wolves actually on the surface for a while. There's a bunny rabbit down there, so if there was a wolf, there's a very good chance that a wolf would go down after it. So I think the wolf is trapped in that pit. At least one of them anyway. But until... I do need to go and deal with that wolf. I could use some fat as well to make some... Could I mix and match some of that? Would that work to finish that roof off? I'm just looking at it kind of going, I really want to finish that off. Have I even got any roof bits left? Got that, but that's not going to help me. It's the ridge tiles I need. Yeah, maybe not. So I've got loads of this, but none of the ridgy bits. Yeah, nothing really, is there? Right, so I suppose what I need to do is make some shears. That's one of the items we need, so we might as well come in here. I might as well make them out of... I'm going to get a couple going because I would like to get the most out of the charcoal. And I'll make a knife and a shears. Hopefully I can make shears with 1 ingot. We'll find out. If not, I have got 1 tin left of the last batch I made, so not the end of the world. Let's let that lot heat up and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, it is just 1 ingot for shears, so we are going to start off with I always do that every time. The other ingot I've just put out the heat because I don't want it to burn up, and I'm not sure whether that is even a thing. But I'd rather not take the chance. I think I should have enough time to action this anyway. And then, so I should get a whole load of bits back, which is nice. So there's my shears, which are very warm. I haven't got anywhere to put them. Okay, there you go. And this will be a kniff. If I can find a knife blade, where are we? Arrows. Knife blade, there you go. Right, that's fine, and we'll pop, and then heavy hitting. I do like this, getting the bits back, the offcuts and the likes. It just makes so much sense to me that, you know, you don't waste. I mean, this is probably over half of the ingot back. Now, I am inclined not to carry these around. Let me just go and put them somewhere safe while they cool off. Boop, boop. Because I don't think the shears actually have any further crafting on them. That is them done. So yeah, right, we are 7 o'clock at night. I don't think I can pick those up right now because they've got to cool down, presumably. Very handy for cutting tree leaves. And more importantly, very handy for making things. I actually do need to eat. Yeah, I need more sticks though, don't I? I'm going to have to go stick hunting before I push this any further, I think. Yeah, that seems like a sensible solution. Clear quartz. We can use that, but you need 2 to make a lantern. Presumably that's the same for all the other ones as well. Well, I might as well sleep the night off. I'm fairly confident, and this is famous last words. Wow. Oh, yeah, bigger stack. Okay. I'm fairly confident that we shouldn't get a storm, so let's get some sleep, and I'll see you in the morning. Alright, 7 o'clock in the morning. I need sticks. There's, I think, a cat tapping at my door, so I'll let that in. But first things first, we're going to head out and get some of the stone to make the wall, because I keep on talking about the farmland and then I never get anywhere. So today, I'm going to action that. I'll be back in a second. Alright, I'm back. I made the walls. I've actually already put a small farm on the outside of here, which is only It's a relatively small one. We do need to build up the underside. I'll be back in a second. That's somebody rattling at my door. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, apparently one of the cats has got the zoomies and it was vitally imperative that I know. Cats always have zoomies. Anyway, taking a chance on the snooze, because again, not been that long since a storm, and I would like to get on and try and get a fairly significant bit of this work done. I want you and you and I have got some Terra Preta, so we might put that into the middle of this farm. So we're going to have, I was umming and ahhing about having one big old farm, or I'm going to need more dirt than this, but let's start off as we mean to go on. So if I have got, let's have a look. I've just put those fence posts in just to kind of mark the middle. So 1, 2, 3. So about there is probably as good a point for the hole, the break in the wall as any. And I will landscape this up all better at a later date. Right now this is just trying to get this all ready. Now I have a stupid question. So that is the water point, and if I were to take you out of there and pop that down and then throw you on there, that's your water point there, but all of this needs to be backfilled to ensure that, you know, I'm not leaving holes underground, because I hate people don't fill in the builds. Personal bugbear of mine. And I actually can bring this, yeah, I can bring this closer, can't I? Which will save me a couple of wall blocks. But why not go right up to here? That's 1, 2, 3. Oh no, that's right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's fine. This is all good, and we do need to think about pathing. Do I want to make this path 3 wide? I mean, I suppose I should. And out here we can just, I need more dirt. Out here we can utilise some berry bushes and the likes just to give it a bit more things. I know raccoons will get the berry bushes that are not protected, but, you know, I actually don't care. So maybe 3 of those. I would like to also this episode get myself up, well, at least 1 bag up to an 18 slot. And I am going to miss this mod when I get into when I start on well, I'll say when I start on Rusty Gears. I've already started on Rusty Gears, I just haven't started on Rusty Gears at the time of recording. Now we obviously can't fit a farm on this side, so that's a thing, but we can get the path blocks down. And that will go a long way to getting this ready. Now I believe, is there... No. Hang on, let's have a look. Path stair... Oh, we need to make them separately. Okay, that's fine. But I will need a little bit of stone for that, but that's fine. We'll take that down. Now my thoughts here are... to continue... Well, let's have a look. Maybe like that. In terms of landscaping. And then something like this, perhaps, to here with a little bit of this coming around here, and obviously we'll backfill all of that at a later date. And then this we can just fill up with something like that. Perhaps kind of gives a maybe that bit of that definitely needs to come out, and then this can all be backfilled. So the question that I have to answer here, which right now is also not a good one, because I could, nope, not playing. Is if I use a stair, a hydrated stair block in the middle there, will it hydrate? Well, first question, will it hydrate the soil? The second question, let me just get rid of, oh, no, let me get rid of that conglomerate. Let me grab, what have we got up there? Bit of granite, and 1, 2, 3, perhaps. We'll take those with us. They're not hurt to carry them around, will it? And what was I after? Oh yeah, 2 stairs. The Terra Preta, I think we'll need, well, maybe we'll need all of it, maybe we won't. I haven't got a huge amount, but you know, we'll use what we got, because it's doing nobody any good sat in the ground there. Oh, I need a gate as well. Right. If I were a fence gate, if I had a fence gate, where would I be? I suppose is the first question. They've all cooled down, which is nice. Got a door, but that's not what I want. Oh, and that's aged fence. Okay, let me just have a look. A gate. Sticks and planks. That will do me. Nope, that won't do me. So we're going to need one of those. We're going to need a few other bits, but I think and I think I want to take that out and put that in for starters, followed by that gate. And then we can take our Terra Praetor and one, two, three. I had 64 there. Don't think I'm going to have enough to do this, however, but let's grab you. Let's try this. And that. And then we can pop you down. Now, I think I'm just going to do the other one in medium fertility soil, just because I have only got, I'd rather have whole fields of a thing. We also want to place these down on, oh, I need one more. Okay, that's not a problem. The reason why I brought the rest of the materials with me. And I'm probably going to need another one, aren't I? But thank you. Yeah, I'm going to need another 4 of those then. Dekisu. That gets us down. We can throw a little bit of you into there. And again, that will backfill like that, I think. Might as well grab all the flowers because I'm going to need them when I start doing visas. Haven't got any more dirt, but that's going to be the shape of that. I don't know what we'll do here. That's fine. I do need a hoe though, because I want to find out if that hydrates, and more to the point, if it freezes. So somewhere, there we go. Ho ho ho. Moisture 100, so that is definitely, wow, that, well, that works. I don't think this is quite ready for, well, temperature wise we're not ready for sowing. We're only in February, I think, March, possibly even April, but at least if I can get a number of fields established, then we know we're ready for spring the moment we can start sowing, which is all good. May stick a gate at this side so we can just walk straight through as well. I'm actually tempted. Now here is a question then. Do I pull everything over this way one and put a path straight through the middle? Yeah, not one to answer right now. Let me get some medium fertility soil and get the other one done, and I'll be back in a second. And the first stumbling block, well, not first, I have many stumbling blocks, but the stumbling block of the moment is I actually don't have any medium fertility soil other than these 10. So yeah, we need to go and address that problem without falling. I think this lot over here looks like medium fertility to me. So yeah, 64 plus a bit. Yeah, this is all medium facility, isn't it, on the top here, look. Pretty certain it is, yeah. Now that is not going to last forever. I should have brought another shovel, but not a problem. We'll hello. We'll just strip a bit of this back. That will get me the first farm, and then I'll have to come out and grab more later. But I'll do that with another shovel. Maybe even make a bronze shovel. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Do I make myself a shovel? Yeah, I suppose I should. So yeah, this will get us hopefully a little bit prepared. I do want... What did I have before? Was it 3 or 4? I had 3 fields, didn't I? And I think that's where I'll go this time. I mean, possibly 4 fields ultimately, so one lies fallow every year, which, you know, kind of, as I previously said, mirrors the way we actually do it, or we did do it in the crop rotation. Anybody who went to an English school will remember and did history, no, geography wasn't it at the time, it was the crop rotation in the 13th century. Yeah, he always wondered what it had to do with geography. I never did find out, by the way, but having said that, having worked in the School of Geography for a number of years, I can sit there and say that you can make almost anything about geography. Give it long enough. Right, that should give us enough for what we need. So we'll head back and get that done. I am very tempted to, well, let's be honest, I'm very tempted to do a couple of things. One is to try really, that's the vein. Well, that was pretty pathetic. And they're just plain quartz chunks rather than clear. I need to find a quartz vein that I can mine. Because if I can get some clear quartz, then I can actually address the lighting around the place with a couple of lanterns, using those two oh, what's the word I'm looking for here? Those two, you know, when you get a complete mental blank and you just cannot think of the word you're trying to think of. Yeah, one of them. Anyway, I'm just going to go and do a quick little bit of work. We'll get that done and I'll be back in a second. Alright, we've got the first farm plot done. I will get a screenshot outside of this. So the last thing I want to do, the bronze plates, right, let me just bring this up. So lantern. See, there is a copper lantern, which you can make with a copper plate, or you can make with a copper plate with glass, which gives you light level 18, exactly the same, or you can do it with a silver plate, which gives you light level 20, or you can do it with a gold plate, which gives you light level 20. There's a brass lantern, which you make with a brass plate, which is also what I need to make the torch holders, not bronze. There's a bronze lantern. There's a tin bronze lantern. So I can make those because I actually was digging around out there and I did find 1, 2, 3, 4 clear quartz. I have got a couple of those, so we can address some light level issues in and around the place by utilizing these 2 bronze plates, which is a little expensive in my opinion, but they do give off a light level of 18. I could have done it cheaper with copper, but I think what we'll do is we'll pop. Yeah, that's all right. That gives us all the light level we need, and then we can keep that for our own personal light while we're poddling around. So that's that. Now the other thing I wanted to look at was this lot, because if we look at these, we need to make the tall linen backpack. We need 4 of these. 4 of these takes 4 of those. 4 of those takes that. And we can also use a knife to chop up the linen bag that I've got there, which that is you're a mining bag. Can I use a knife on you? Don't know. Apparently not. Okay. Did I skip linen bags? I must have done. Yeah, I think I probably did. We do need you, however, and we are going to need to make a whole bunch of these. And I'm not going to have anywhere near enough, am I? Because each one of those makes one of those. And let me have a look. Basically, I need 12 of those plus one of those. Yeah, there's no way that I have got 12. I've got like that many. So I think we're going to have to accept that until we get through the next point of crop things and flax harvesting and all the other good stuff that goes hand in hand with that, we are not going to be I want an axe. Which one should I take? I'll take the flint for now. We're not going to be doing that for any time soon, but we have got a good inventory. That's definitely the truth here. We are looking pretty good. Oops, just disturbed a small cat on the floor who's now going to attack my feet. No, I'm good. Anyway, we have got some farming done. It's 3rd of February. Hopefully will not be too long before we start to see a thaw starting. Doesn't have to be a great big thaw to start off with. Next episode I think I want to try and address this and what we're going to do over here, because there's a lot of stuff to bring out, and I'm going to lose some of these because they're joined together, which is a pain as well, but that's fine. Anyway, on that note, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon, and I will also see you for Vintage Story Rusty Gears Season 3 with all the guys on that one. So yeah, looking forward to that, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.